Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb, you're you, and this is Pharaoh. We're almost done with Bubastis, I think. Okay, let's crank up the speed. We do have a slight issue with the labor shortage, but there's not much I can do to fix it at this point. Another fire. Oh, sheesh. That is starting to get worrisome. Actually. Do I have an infrastructure issue? No. Priority 1 on infrastructure. Priority 2 on health and sanitation. Definitely. So, oof. Oof. That's a big fire. First at library, then yeah. We're gonna tear down this scribal school before the fire spreads. So we lost, I think, a temple. See? Temperature tar. Then a fancy residence. Okay, so that's fair enough. Tear away that, tear away that, tear away that. And put it back up again. Temperature tar. I'm gonna switch the location of the things though. And the scribal school was on this side, and it's kind of nice to have them spread out on either side of the block, because, you know, they're all gonna go different ways because of this dance thing. Okay. Speed up again. All I want is my kingdom rating. Hold the fires, please. One more point, then we're gonna be good. Then we just have to try to see if we can finagle our culture rating somehow, and that'll be that for this map. We're waiting for January, basically. Now we are going to be very short of labor, and that's simply because of how the game works in terms of, you know, aging the populace of the city. Unfortunately. Can probably throw a party now for one of the gods. Education is starting to suffer as well. Ugh. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna do two things. First, speed goes down to normal. Our salary goes up to normal. And then we go and check to see what we actually need to fulfill this. Mortuaries. Okay, so we'll toss up one mortuary. And again, it doesn't have to be where it actually gives access. It just has to be active, so I'm going to put it over there. And most likely they will demand more entertainers. Is there any part of the map where I have like a tiny bit of room? Here perhaps, but... or down here. Yeah, I hate ruining forests, because, you know, they're forests. But I might have to. I just might have to, in order to sneak in enough pavilions and things. Oh, come on, there we go. Just need someone to move in here and we can set up some very basic services. Iron arc exposed. An apothecary. That mortuary is now active. Oh, that's curious. That should have been enough, actually. Well, let's build a second one. Because I'm fairly certain it doesn't actually ask about coverage. This is about... this number here, yeah. And if it doesn't ask me for bandstands and pavilion, I'll be absolutely amazed. So I'm gonna build a few. You have too few musicians. You have too few this, too few that. One bandstand on pavilion, that should raise the number of culture workers significantly. Mortuaries are both active now. Do I really actually have to put them in the city blocks? Well, I guess we're gonna have to do that then. Thought I didn't have to, but okay, fine. A mortuary up here and we should be good. I thought it was just a pure number. No, it isn't a pure number, actually. It is a coverage thing with these. Really? Well then, didn't know that. Anyways, once that goes active, the rating should go up again. Well, okay. I mean, that's fine. But can't really squeeze one of those in here, though. Can do something slightly different, though. Womp. That might have... There we go, yeah, exactly. That I expected would give more of a desirability ranking. And it did. Wait, how did you build on the floodplain corner there? Ah. Didn't think that was actually possible. Oh well. Not gonna look that gift horses in the mouth. That's room for more people. And we are way short of workers again, right? 384. Yeah, we're having a population crisis. Basically, the bulk of our population is too old. There, you know, this part here isn't working. Something like that. I'm not sure what the retirement age is, but we have too many old people in the city. Old and infirm that aren't working. Well, at some point this will start working, and that should... There we go, the living is being delivered right now. And hopefully the guy is starting to walk.
My supplies feel like...
I might as well live here. It's about as good as anywhere else.
He wasn't happy. Anyways, that should increase the coverage for that. Yeah, now we're having trouble with jugglers. We can squeeze in more booths. That would be the easiest way to deal with that. So we kind of have gotten all the street corners under wraps as it is. This will fake a street corner over here. Then I guess we'll move the fire station. I did build a booth on this corner, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So... Oof. Oof. This is scary, but okay. Let's try to do that for a second. Just to see if we can get the culture rating up. Culture rating jumped to 80, okay. What are we short of now? Musicians. Now, it's only complaining about the stages though, so... Alright, there are some trees in the way. Another bandstand there. Let's remove the roadblock here. Is that enough? And libraries. Okay, another library. Bump. Has to have some papyrus delivered before it's active, but we're gonna get back there. Because now we're on the yeah, above average thing. Yeah, above average. Need so many musicians, so many extra bandstands eventually. I don't want to build those extra bandstands on the city blocks unless I have to, because it's going to cause more issues for the walkers. Okay, come on, deliver papyrus. GIF library papyrus blocks. At least I think that's all we need. Is that the one? I think that's the one. Anything else you need? Still library? Okay, so it's still waiting for this one to go active. Which I hope, hopefully this one cartman down here is going to be the one. Okay, it's active. Still library. Well, I can build yet another one. Got to get that rating going. A few libraries. That's a problem when you just grow the city, right? Because yeah, they demand more and more. Even though everyone in the city actually has access to a service, they'll demand more of the same building. What's that number? At least that's my understanding of how the darn rating system actually works in this game. Oh well. As soon as one of the cartmen's delivered. Oh, there we go. That's it. I think we're just gonna advance and hope we have enough money. Oh, fingers crossed.
The gleaming city of Bubastis does credit to you, most capable Pharaoh, and to all Egypt.
Sounds good. Okay. Oh, and that was actually the final one in the Middle Kingdom. I thought for sure we were going to have some kind of decline thing too. Dang it, had I known that I would have cut down my funding right away. But it also means we're onwards to the New Kingdom. Oh boy. New challenges await.
The splendor of our cities illuminates the entire world. And like moths to the flame, usurpers come to challenge our sovereignty, tearing Egypt apart. For a new weapon of war has emerged. And it has swept over Egypt like a storm in the desert.
Okay, war chariots. The second intermediate period. Okay. So we have a choice between Kumun, Vengeance apparently, and Sauti, Inspiration. I suspect that's what we're going to go for. Inspiration it is.
O King of the Two Lands, Egypt cries out for your help. The menacing Hyksos have invaded our land and have set up their own capital at Roarti. From Roarti, they have disrupted many of our trade routes. We must stop their conquest before it is too late. Here at Sauti, we are safe from immediate attack, although the Hyksos have the gall to demand tribute. We may need to supply troops and arms to our compatriots in the north to help repel the Hyksos incursion. They will look to you, Almighty Pharaoh, for support. But now, we too have a new weapon. Our wise military leaders have become proficient in the use of the dreaded chariot, and we shall turn it back upon our enemies and drive them before us. If only our trouble was limited to the north. Reports from our southern borders show that the Nubians are once again taking advantage of a distracted Egypt. They have reclaimed the southern cities of Aiken and He. If Egypt is to emerge intact from these turbulent times, much will be required of your generals in the field and on the river. To inspire your two best generals, you have promised to build each of them a pyramid as spectacular as your own. Holding your promise in their hearts, they are fiercely combating the foe, calling upon all their strength and sinew. If it pleases you, mighty Pharaoh, you should build 3 magnificent pyramids at Sauti, one for yourself and one for each of your generals. These 3 pyramids will take up considerable space, so you will need to surrender some valuable resources in order to accommodate them. You may also need to extend your city across the Nile to avail yourself of all the resources needed for this city to flourish.
Well then, this was going to be interesting. My god. Monument rating of 40. That's not a small number. A culture of 70, kingdom rating of 60, prosperity of 75, population of 6,500. Those are fairly simple, but the monument one... let's see what the map has to offer. Crocodiles, apparently. Okay. I got a bit of floodplain. Oh, that one's kind of annoying. I see what he meant with lack of space. Yeah. Especially if I have to build 3 very large pyramids. What are we talking about? 3 medium mud brick pyramids. Okay, that's not too bad then. That is actually a fair bit better than I feared. Could even put one here. Okay. Also, most of the land still has access to water. That's not really gonna be an issue. What can we harvest here? Pomegranates and flax only on the floodplain. And that's it. What else? I can dig for clay, plainstone, limestone, and gemstones. Okay. What about exports? We are here, Saudi. Where's this other capital that we're talking about, Rawati? Up there in the delta, I see. Anyways, there's Bobastis. They'll buy beer and jewelry, and we can sell them none of that. Well, we can sell them jewelry, actually. And I think most traders are going to be by water, right? Yeah. Chickpeas and papyrus, they want bricks, barley, beer, and jewelry. Right, we'll have to import straw as well. Okay, barley, beer. They'll buy limestone. That's one export potentially. Limestone and jewelry so far are exports, and all this stuff that's by land. These 3 by water. And that's it. Oh. Oh boy, okay. So limestone by land and gems or jewelry rather by water. And that's our only exports initially. Okay. Okay. Is this meadowland? It is. So we kind of want to farm on this side as well. I'm gonna assume, because it doesn't look... Yeah, I don't think this part is gonna be inundated often. I suspect we'll see some very poor inundations on this one. What resources can I grow on the northern side? There are possibly a few mines on that side, that's it. Yeah, this one's gonna be a challenge. Which gods are we worshipping on this map? Osiris, Ra, and Seth. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. Since I do want to build floodplain farms on this side, actually, first things first. Where can I build docks? Many docks. Only one over there. Yeah, I mean, this area is by far the best place for a dock, but getting access to it, it's gonna be a bit iffy. As long as the floodplains, yeah, as long as you have poor inundations, I can have a crossroads here, no problem. But when the inundations are good, we're gonna need to have an actual river crossing system. Still. Oh, and of course, this whole area is by far the best place. Did anyone buy linen? No. Do you sell straw at least? Okay. So we have to import straw. It's gonna be bad no matter what I do here, I think. We want our industries over there, but... But can I do that? We'll have to mine gemstones all over the place anyways, as far as I can tell. Best gemstone area is over there. Because then I can concentrate the gemstones and have the jewelry industries on that side. Anyways, let's see if we can cross the river then. We have to cross over here anyways. Let's start there. And continue from there. Okay, so we can't build a water crossing here. It has to be over on this side. And it has to be as short as possible. We learned that by now. Water crossings have to be as short as possible. That means there. And then I need one from here up to the up to this area. Probably there to there. And maybe one here as well. I think that could be useful. Yeah, we'll start there and see where this takes us. For now though, time for a break. We'll see if we can get the city off the ground next time. Thank you for watching.